Welcome back to the F350 build. In this video I want to get a lot done. I need to finish connecting the wiring, I need to finish poppering the frame rail on the driver's side. So I want to get all this stuff done so I can get this thing started. In the last video I pretty much finished all of this upper radiator and grill surround, but I didn't have the lower fan shroud. I went to the dealer, I broke down, they had one in stock. I bought it because I needed it, so now I have the lower fan shroud. My upper fan shroud was still okay, so I'm gonna throw those in. I need to finish connecting all the wiring on this side, but before I do that, I need to pop rivet this piece, well, glue and pop rivet this piece in before I run all the wiring. So all this stuff is buttoned up. I could run the intercooler pipes, the water to air, and also all these lines that I need to pretty much delete the ones that went to the EGR cooler because I did delete the EGR. This thing, it's another new piece. Mine was mangled from the wreck. The radiators were pushed into the lower fan shroud, so this is actually nice that it is new. The wiring harness does connect and run on the bottom, so when I did pull everything, it was kind of a pain to get all that off. It'll probably be a pain to put it all back on, probably less of a pain than it was to actually get off. Another reason I wanted to get the upper and lower fan shroud in before I started this thing, the upper fan shroud holds the power steering and the secondary radiator coolant reservoir, and I didn't want that just bouncing around. So this kind of makes it nice. It will be all tucked away, bolted on, and I won't have to worry about anything when I drive this home. All the lines connected to the coolant reservoir, the radiator, the water to air intercooler. I got a lot of stuff connected. I got the upper and lower fan shroud in. I'm glad that I did go and buy that lower fan shroud. I found out that I pretty much had to pull the whole front forward and actually lift one of the sides. It probably is best to put the lower fan shroud on with the radiator. It was a pain. If I would have had the whole front end on this truck and the headlights and everything, I would have been very unhappy. But since I did it how I did it, it actually worked out very well. I just had to, pretty much pull this off, pull this to the side, then pull this to the side as well, and then I could move the radiator forward and up and get the lower fan shroud in. So that is good. I got this aftermarket silicone pipe because the stock ones like to explode. That's an upgrade with that throttle body delete. I did get all the clamps tightened for the water to air intercooler. I got all the lines connected, and I pretty much got all the wiring and stuff ran over here. I need to get some clips to hold this battery cable in, but that just goes right there, and there are some clips that go on there, so that is good. I really like how my weather stripping came out. This thing is nice and tight. It's nothing's gonna go past it, especially down in here. It's all nice and tight as well, so that is a plus. I forgot how the hood latch cable ran, so I need to figure out how that runs because I can't get it in the right position to be long enough. So that's one thing I forgot. And then I was going to put this on there, but then I need to attach that latch cable anyway, so I'll just wait. On this side, I haven't really accomplished much more than what was already there. I need to pretty much put the air box back in. I'm going to use the that bad broken battery tray, and the air box isn't that broken wherever it's at. It's still, will be good for now. I'll throw that in with the broken, the battery tray is just broken right on that edge right there, and I guess it's kind of broke right there, but that isn't a big deal because I'm going to eventually get an aftermarket intake. I want to get something that actually has like a kind of ram air-ish scoop that kind of goes in. I don't want anything just pulling hot air from the engine bay, but I broke a drill bit, so I need to go to Fastenal and exchange this drill bit for a new one, and then I could put the rivets in this little piece right here. And I accidentally got some blood all over this radiator hose because I cut my finger through the glove, but whatever. I also need to grab some coolant so I can fill this thing up with some coolant. I need to cut the clamps right here and put in that bypass that comes with the EGR delete kit. I could just probably like loop these if I wanted to, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. I may just end up looping these just because it you know, it'll be easier. I won't have to cut anything off, and then if I want to later on reinstall the EGR, I'll just have to take the little thing out and go from there. I need to also hook up the all the washer nozzle stuff. The 360 cam has a washer nozzle thing on it. So another thing I can't wait to do is clean all of this. This is all, you know, kind of just dusty. You know, it came from the auction. It was sitting out in Texas. It came pretty dusty, and then working on it got pretty dusty. So I can't wait to actually clean this thing. I can't believe these frame rails came out as good as they did.
Shade of doubt hanging around, got old. 'Cause darling, there is nothing right when all you seem to do is lie. Those days are gone. I'm walking tall while you're alone. When I think about the way we used to be, when I think about the things you took from me, so much better, better. When I look at what I've done now that we're apart, when I look at what I've won, I've come so far. I know I'm so much better. And baby, you don't belong. Just a lesson that I've learned, and so it goes. Tables turn, and you're on your own. When I think about the way we used to be, when I think about the things you took from me, I know that I am so much better, better. When I look at what I've done now that we're apart, when I look at what I've won, I've come so far. I know I'm so much better. Not be shaken but not stirred. Just
Just got back from a few stores and my shipping container. I needed coolant, I needed oil for the engine, and you know, I needed power steering fluid and distilled water and an oil filter and some you know, friction reducer. I put that in all my trucks. So I mean, I got 3 gallons of the 540 Mobil 1, some of this, you know, this NOS Molly. Then I got some, you need the LV Mercron ATF, so I got some of the Valvoline. I use that in my other truck. Then I got 2 gallons of distilled water because this is, you know, non-diluted. So this is the coolant for the recommended for these trucks. And I want to swap a line around on the bottom of this reservoir, just so it is a little bit tidier. It kind of seems like if it was on the back side, it would be, you know, make everything a lot nicer. And I was looking into the hood release cable a little bit, and I almost feel like it is supposed to run up here somewhere. So I may, you know, I may try to run it up here, because right now it's going like that. So I don't know exactly. I don't remember where it's supposed to go, and I can't kind of really figure out where it's supposed to go online. So I was gonna put coolant in the truck. I put a gallon of distilled water in it already, but I guess this coolant is different than the 6.7 coolant. So I bought this for my 6 liter. The 6.7 uses VC3B. The 6 liter uses this VC7, so it's orange instead of gold. So what I'm gonna do now is everything's closed because yes, like today's New Year, and I have all the stuff to change the oil, so I will change the oil, and I'll put some power steering fluid in it. I got most of everything else hooked up over here. I'm trying to actually remember where this plugs into right here. Oh no, not that one, this one. I thought this went down to the ABS, but I guess it doesn't, because this is for the ABS. So we'll keep looking. And then I also have this plug right here, and these 2 plugs, which I don't know why I can't remember where those went. So I'll figure it out eventually. But now I'm gonna change the oil, and I was gonna do the filter housing, but I think I should be all right by just doing the filter. And if the housing does leak, I do have that housing, but I'd have to order an O-ring, and that is 7 days out. So I'll just take my chances. I don't think the housing is damaged, but I was just doing it for peace of mind.
Closer to ya. Tell me how and I'll do it, babe. 'Cause I just wanna make you feel what we do about you. So just tell me how and I'll do it, babe. I love it when you whisper in my ear, words only meant for me to hear. Promise that your secret's safe with me. You're the only reason, yes, you're the only reason. Baby, you're the answer to my prayers. Feeling like the world's in our hands. Now I know that this is meant to be. You're the only reason, yes, you're the only reason I'm free.
I just finished changing the oil. I filled up the power steering fluid. All I need to do is put coolant in it, put the intake on, and the second battery in it. I was gonna start it, but I forgot to bring the key. So then I could go like this. And the lights come on. Hold on, there we go. The lights come on. But without the key, I can't give her the start. So tomorrow, I'll come over and fire up. Look at that. Ready for some rips after I put the tune on it. 71K. So, ooh, I didn't know there's accent lighting right there. Look at that. And in the back too. Dang. So, yeah, she's gonna definitely get some, I can't wait to start her tomorrow. So we'll see. I really can't wait to hear this Jammo exhaust tomorrow. That thing is gonna be out of control. This thing has like the LED light package too. The funny thing is like it has all the LED lights in it in the bed. The whole truck has LEDs, but I think the dude opted out of the LED lights for the front just so he didn't have to worry about replacing the bulbs. But I have that covered. I have ordered special headlights, aftermarket headlights. The company was they're kind of not very helpful, so I'm really not gonna give them a shout out or anything like that because they had really crappy customer service. So I'll let the 6 liter warm up a little bit. When I was coming here, I did some 6 liter Manjis. So let's, and the roads are still kind of snowy. So I'll mess around with the 6 liter a little bit. Hell yeah. So that is the end of this video. I was hoping to have the truck started in this video, but you know, I ran into issues with the AC line and some other parts that just I didn't have. I also forgot the key, or I probably would have started after I changed the oil. If you like this video, make sure to click that subscribe button. Also, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Below in the comment section, make sure to leave a comment. YouTube has, you know, their algorithm kind of is in favoring comments. So the more comments a video gets, the better. So whatever you want to say, just put it in the comment section. Also, right below is my Instagram handle. Post pictures on there all the time. Make sure to go check it out and wait till the next video. I'll get this thing started. See you guys next time.